let's be honest. This is happening in almost every home. A teenager sits in the same room, same house, same space, and yet feels miles away, phone in hand, head down, half listening, half gone. Parents call their name once, twice, no response. Not because the child is rude, but because attention is somewhere else. And this didn't happen overnight. It started small, a phone for fun, a way to relax, a way to connect. Then slowly, it stayed. Late nights became normal. Just 5 more minutes. Homework pushed a little later. Sleep pushed even later. Mornings got rough. Attitudes shifted. Emotions got sharper. And no one immediately links it back to the screen. But the body knows. Teenagers need sleep. Not as a theory, as a reality. When sleep drops, everything else follows. Focus, mood, patience, motivation. Yet social media never asks if it's a good time. It just keeps going. Notifications don't care if it's midnight. And here's the hard part for parents. This isn't about banning phones. It's about competition. The screen competes with rest, with family, with peace, and it's designed to win unless someone steps in. Self-control isn't something children magically have. It's something they borrow from parents before they learn it themselves. Limits aren't punishment. They're training wheels, especially in a world built to keep them hooked. Then there's comparison, and this one hurts. Parents notice it in small comments. Everyone else looks better. My life is boring. Why does everyone travel? Why don't I get likes like them? Social media doesn't show real life, but the teenage brain hasn't fully learned that yet. It takes highlights and turns them into standards, and suddenly confidence starts leaking, quietly. Girls often feel it through body image and relationships. Boys feel it too, just expressed differently. Either way, it shows up as insecurity, withdrawal, or sudden mood changes that feel confusing. Sometimes the healthiest thing isn't more talking, it's space, breaks, even temporary ones. One teenager once deleted his app for a while. Not forever, just enough to reset. And he noticed something parents hope for: less pressure, less comparison, more clarity. Social media also brings drama into bedrooms that parents never see. Arguments, screenshots, gossip, words typed quickly that land hard, conflicts that feel massive because they never end. There's no closing the door on the internet. And let's be real, things said online are often harsher than things said face-to-face. Tone gets lost, empathy disappears, cruelty feels easier when no one is looking back at you. That's why kindness online still matters. Respect still matters. Character doesn't stop at the screen. Parents sometimes worry their child will miss out without social media. But face-to-face connection still does something no app can. A real conversation, a phone call, sitting together without distraction. That's where teenagers feel grounded, even if they don't admit it. Social media isn't a necessity, and readiness isn't about age. It's about maturity. Can limits be respected? Can sleep be protected? Can friendships stay healthy? Can content be handled without damage? Almost every teenager wants to join the crowd. But following the crowd has never been the same as being ready. These platforms are designed to keep attention. That's the business model. The longer they stay, the more valuable their time becomes to someone else. That's not paranoia. That's design. And time matters. Not because life needs to be perfect, but because habits build futures quietly. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness, about helping teenagers develop something they'll need long after the apps change: self-control, perspective, balance. Sometimes the most loving thing a parent can do is help a child step back from something the world is pushing hard. What's one small boundary that could bring a little more peace back into your home? Remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment with your thoughts.